All right, I got some breaking news for y'all that just came down from NFL Network Insider Tom Pelissero. He has reported that the Saints are trading defensive tackle Khalen Saunders to the Jacksonville Jaguars for some compensation. They have not released the details of what the compensation the Saints are going to get for Saunders, but as of today, Saunders is no longer a member of the New Orleans Saints. He is now a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, if you recall, the Jaguars and the Saints played today. So, something must have happened between today and a few days from now that this trade came about. So, um, to me, Saunders never really, panned out to be that force in the defensive line that the Saints, had that vision of him being. He came over along with at the time, Tyrann Mathieu. He came from Kansas City. Saunders, he coming from Kansas City. Chester Reed coming from Kansas City. And the thought was that he brings over winning pedigree from that team to this team, and it just never really materialized. Man, never really became that dominant force, that reliable, defensive tackle that could stop the run. The Saints, as a matter of fact, the Saints became, one of the worst teams against the run since Saunders and Nathan Shepard was signed. You know what I'm saying? So, we just gotta wait and see what the compensation gonna be for Saunders. But I think it's better to, at least the Saints are getting something from him than just out going down there and outright, releasing him. But there's probably, some players that on that defensive line that stepped up for this team during training camp. Probably Christian Boyd, who's that guy that I think presented a huge case for him staying last week against the LA Chargers when he sacked Taylor Heineke last week. Almost caused a safety. The referees called it back though. But a lot of other players that have stepped up at that position that caused the Saints to get on the phone with somebody, a team like the Jacksonville Jaguars, and orchestrate a trade. And maybe he goes there and he's a better scheme fit for what they want to do. But for now, for the New Orleans Saints, I just felt as though he doesn't fit into the long-term plans of what Brandon Staley wants to do, his vision for this defense. But as of today, Khalen Saunders is now a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars. The compensation on what the Saints will be getting for Saunders has not been released yet. We'll find out pretty sure the next couple of hours or even the next day or two on what the Saints are getting for this pick. But for this trade, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like a 7-round pick, 6-round pick, 5th round, maybe a forward at most. But I'm glad the Saints get something out of it. You can utilize these picks to continue the rebuild of this team. So there's that. But that's all I have for y'all for right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.